This team, man, they're so tiring to watch play baseball right now. And there's not consistently one thing that you can point to, not one player that you can continuously point to as being the problem. It is just a mismatch of basically one thing after another, just doing enough to cost them the game day after day after day. And it's been exhausting. I've got my new puppy sleeping on my lap here now, so that was keeping me distracted from this absolute train wreck last night. I was able to take my mind off of it a little bit by keeping busy, but holy smokes. Jose Barrios goes out there and gives you a really solid start. It wasn't perfect, but I mean, he got us what we needed. He went 6 innings. He let up the home run to start off his seventh inning before getting pulled. 2 earned runs, 5 walks, which you don't like to see, but he did have 9 Ks, 90 pitches, just a good quality start in spite of all the walks. We had Kikuchi going on the mound for the Angels, and this was the most obvious just Kikuchi shove game ever. He looked like he was pretty on. We're all pretty familiar with Kikuchi. It was definitely one of his better games just in terms of where he was placing his fastball. He was putting it up at the top of the zone. He's putting his sliders down below the zone. We did get a better version of Kikuchi, but we should still be able to hit him. Reed Detmers came in and tried to hand us the game, and unfortunately we handed it right back. As far as the recap goes, it was a quiet one. It was there were some opportunities, but not much. No scoring until the top of the sixth, when we get through on Kikuchi with Bichette grounding out to third. Guerrero Jr. then doubles to right, and Santander singles him home, making it 1-0 Blue Jays before they wrap up the inning. Then in the bottom of the sixth, we gave it right back with Moncada homering to right field, making it 1-1. So it didn't even last a full half inning. Top of seven, we get through on Detmers, like I mentioned. Ernie Clement leaded us off with a double. Jimenez reached on a bunt single. Straw then singled, scoring the run, making it 2-1 Jays. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Their reliever came in, Zephyrjan, I think. He had Jonathan Clase reach on a bunt single back to the pitcher. Bichette singles to left, scoring Jimenez, scoring Straw. Clase moves up to second. It's now 4-1 Blue Jays. Guerrero Jr. strikes out swinging. Santander grounds out, and Springer strikes out. So, of course, we can't just blow it away there, which has been a problem all year long. We did enough to make it 4-1, which you're happy about, but you still had guys on base, and Guerrero, Santander, and Springer all failed to come through. Just pitiful, really. Like I said, I'm just out of energy with this at this point. It's just so bad. Paris comes up and hits a home run, like I say, to start the seventh on Barrios. That guy just swings, he's got the Aaron Judge swing, and just swings for the fences pretty much every at-bat. So this one he caught it and puts it 410 dead center field, making it 4-2 before Wyrod comes in and gets the next three guys out in order: Nito, Shonuel, and Ward. Brogdon comes in and does a good job for the Angels. Kirky leads off with a single. Barger singles, and then they get a double play ball from Straw, so he got out of it. Wyrod comes out to pitch again in the eighth. He gets Soler singles and then Ohapi to strike out, so that's 1 out, 1 on. Brendan Little comes in, hits Moncada with a pitch, making it 2 on, 1 out. And then Moncada and Soler both move up to second and third on a wild pitch by Little before he settles in and gets Darno and Adele to strike out, keeping it 4-2 Blue Jays. So going into the ninth, 4-2 with Jeff Hoffman, you're feeling good in spite of how things have gone recently. Jonathan Clase grounds out in the top of the ninth. Bichette walks. Guerrero Jr. then grounds into a fielder's choice, and Santander flies out to right field. Jeff Hoffman comes in, walks Paris. I actually missed this one. I was taking the puppy outside. I come back in and I see there's already a runner on first base. I'm going, what happened? I check on the ESPN app there and I see 4-pitch walk. Great. I don't know what it looked like in that case. I don't know whether he was close or whether he was wild or what happened. But then I did watch him get 2 strikes on Zach Nito and give up a single off of a splitter that stayed in the zone. Shonuel comes in, first pitch swinging, a splitter left high. He singles, making it bases loaded. He gets Ward to strike out looking, and then Soler doubles down the left field line. And if you were watching this one, I don't know what Jonathan Clase was thinking. He just kind of casually bends down to pick up the ball, outright misses it, and basically hands the walk-off. Now, mind you, 2 were going to score on that for sure, but that was not going to be a walk-off. You were going to have Jeff Hoffman still battling, or another reliever coming in to try and get you to extra innings. But yeah, he just casually bends down, goes to pick it up, ball hops over his glove, and that's the ball game. It's so frustrating that these guys are being given opportunities and they don't have solid fundamental baseball. Like, it is infuriating that we're going Will Wagner, Davis Schneider, Alan Roden, Jonathan Clase. I don't know if I said Barger already, but Addison Barger. And not a single one of them acts like they want a job. Not a single one. Oh, cool. Addison Barger swings really hard. Fantastic. If that's your calling card, that you can swing a bat hard and you can't do anything productive on a baseball field, there might be a problem. Oh, you have a cannon of an arm. Sweet. It's, yeah. And then for all these guys, yeah, Jonathan Clase, you're ripping up AAA pitching. Good for you. You're really fast. Good for you. You can't field a ground ball to you in the outfield. Like, I know I'm being a little bit bitter here, but it's just so tiring that these guys who are supposedly relatively polished. I know in an Addison Barger's case, he's toolsy, but he's not. But, you know, the Rodin, the Wagners, the Class A's, like, they're supposed to be not that far off being productive MLB players. And they can't round out a complete baseball game. Like, they can either catch a fly ball but can't throw, or they can throw really good but they can't run routes, or they can swing really hard but they can't make contact, or they can make contact and they have no power like Alan Roden. And yeah, if we could find a way to merge all these players into one guy, we might have something there. But yeah, there's open third base tryouts going on right now, open left field tryouts going on right now. There's starting pitcher number 4, starting pitcher number 5 open right now. And nobody seems that bothered about being a major league player. Nobody really seems to care about... I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point. It's... In terms of the regulars, there aren't a lot of guys that you can say are truly torpedoing the season. They're just slightly underachieving in a lot of cases, other than maybe Santander, who's, you know, he went 2 for 5 in this game. He had the home run before. He had an RBI in this one. He might be starting to come around and kind of breaking out of his April funk. Bichette isn't doing good at all, but he's not doing awful either. He's like just under 700 OPS. Vladdy, you know, just under 800 OPS, which is good, but not for what you're paying him. Springer's doing amazing. Kirky is, you know, mid-6s OPS, but he's playing gold glove defense behind the plate, so he's not really being that bad for you either, and his bat is starting to come around. Ernie Clement, like I say, is in that open competition for third base. He's not running with it. He's another one of those guys who's a little bit older. He's playing very good defensively, aside from his error costing us the game yesterday, but Jimenez can't hit. Like, I don't know. Like I say, it's just exhausting. It's there's lots of open spots on the team. There are guys that are supposed to be talented, and nobody wants it. And Jose Barrios goes out and gives you, you know, 6 productive innings. Wyrod comes in and holds it. Brendan Little comes in despite his arm falling off, and he holds it. And then Jeff Hoffman blows this one because he's overworked, because all the way back in the earlier innings there, when we had a 4-1 lead, we had Vladdy, Santander, and Springer come up, and we could have made it 6-1, 7-1 easily, and we get nothing. And then, sure enough, we let them battle in it. We don't score for the rest of the game because, obviously, why would we score again after that? You know, we make it 4-1 in the 7th. Naturally, we're not going to tack anything on in the 8th and 9th. So, yeah, this team's just exhausting right now. I don't know what else to say. They don't appear to want to win that badly, nor do they want regular MLB playing time. That's my take from this. It's garbage. Anyways, let's hope they snap out of it soon, or some moves are made to kind of shake things up and wake some guys up. We'll talk to you later, all right?